What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have Eternity of Pain week 3 and we have Peni Parker. So the last one is going to be Dragon Man, but Peni Parker is actually like I would describe this fight like pretty like balanced, but it's actually really hard to solo unless you have like the perfect counters. So here we are using Hercules, and Hercules is going to be our large objective. So he's actually really good. He's got a lot of damage with his feet to like break the shield, and then you can get to the SP1, get a bunch of precisions, and then adding those up, the damage is going to be pretty good. So the nodes that she has, so that you can see that those like 2 power thing debuffs on me. Basically, you get those each time you parry, and if you parry 3 times, you're gonna take a little bit of some damage. You're gonna take some damage back. It's not too much, but it's like 20%, I believe. And also, you can remove those by hitting Peni Parker in the block, which is actually ideal because you want to do that to actually take out the sync shield, which is nice. So basically, you can ignore the node unless you parry 3 times. But yeah, you can parry twice. And then we have the most annoying node. Like, I really don't like this node. Like, I never liked it. The closer counters. Basically, if you're close to her, you're regening 1% of your health. But if you're far away, you lose 3% of your health. And this is basically like most of your health is gonna get drained by this node. And I don't really like that at all. Because sometimes she was not gonna throw the special. And yeah, you know, the AI it cooperates sometimes, or it doesn't cooperate. And then actually, like a really annoying node, you can see we're passively special locked and power locked, and that happens every 10 seconds, but they last for 5 seconds as well. So it's actually really annoying because you're like, you have 5 seconds to build up power, and then if the AI doesn't throw the special, there's nothing you can do. So that was it with Hercules. We actually utilized the immortality a little bit. We almost got her down without even getting to immortality. But this wasn't bad at all. Now we're gonna go for our defensive utility, which is going to be my rank 4 Joe Fixit. And I think this is probably a really tough objective. Like the Paragon one, you only have literally 5 options, and if you don't have the 2 that I'm gonna say, it's a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare. But this one is actually tough. Even with the best options, it's really tough to solo. I'm going with my Joe Fixit, and actually Joe Fixit is literally awesome for this match for a lot of reasons. So Joe Fixit has massive attack rating, and look at the shield here. With just 4 hits, we broke like 70% of it, or 60% with the attack rating. So two combos like that, shield is gone with the maximum attack rating, which is a lot, like so much. He also has the healing. As you can see, we're healing some damage back with the close encounters and with hearts that we have. So what I'm trying to do here is like stay between 2 hearts and 2 attack rating, so that I can have some attack rating and pretty good lifesteal. And combining those, you can actually heal out the chip damage you're taking from the close encounters and the chip damage from the SP2s, unless she like doesn't want to throw the specials right away, and then you tick down a little bit. So I'm trying to stay super aggressive. Like, I'm gonna go for some risky intercepts, light attacks. You're gonna see. I'm trying to be closer. See, like I'm trying to be closer so I don't take the damage. And then also Joe Fixit, he has, whenever he parries, he gains block penetration, more block penetration that he actually has. And then lastly, he can get a disorient to Peni Parker, which reduces your block proficiency by 50%. So he's got a bunch of utility for Peni Parker. It's actually really good. But it's really annoying sometimes because like it can mess up your cards, like hitting her in the block. Like sometimes I don't want to have too many hearts, but I have to because I want to hit her 4 times in the block, which means I'm going to finish with a light, and that's gonna give me the hearts because I can't finish the medium because she's gonna hit me. But this is by far my best try. Also, we got 2 weaknesses right there. Look at that. And big numbers. This is by far my best try, and spoiler alert, I don't solo it. It's actually a really tough fight. Like I did it, tried it for like 2 hours, it's super tough. Like I'm playing super aggressively, but the close encounters, no, it's just too much, you know. It's too much. Not boosted or anything. But we'll break the shield really fast, going in with some combos. Also, what I'm trying to do is like pop the special 2 whenever I'm not heal blocked, just because if I get the healing cards after the specials, I have an opportunity to heal more. So that's what I do. Let's see, we got like only 8%. So I see here that if I block an SP2, I'm not gonna survive. So I just went for the SP2. We got both crits, because 6200, and she had 6% left, man. That was like a very good try. I wish I could solo it, but dude, I'm very happy with that. Like, it's a tough fight. Like, I played super aggressively. I'm proud of how I played, honestly. So that's a win for me. Okay, and she is down with a big old heavy attack. Now we'll move over to the Creed challenge, or objective. And this is literally five champions you can use. You can either use this Captain Marvel movie, you can either use the normal Captain Marvel, the classic one, the Miss Marvel, Hulkling, or Ronan. So this is literally 5 options. I'm glad they made this a paragon though, because like people would have been mad for sure. This is tough. If you don't have Hulkling or Captain Marvel, this is like a nightmare. I am glad I at least have my Captain Marvel at rank 2. Like, whatever you're gonna see here, this is rank 2 unawakened. And dude, she slaps like, wow, I forgot how good she is. So she's actually nice here because Peni Parker has a lot of hits on the SP2. So if you block some of the hits in the SP2, which you do because it's impossible to evade, you gain so much binary. And then 5 Furies give you so much damage with the shield. Like, take a look at the shield. And also you apply armor breaks, which is very good. And then after your heavy or special attacks, you can use your own heavy to get some of the binary charges refreshed, like I think we're gonna do here. That was actually a miss tap. I didn't mean to pop the special one, so that's annoying. But I'm gonna go for the heavy here, go for some charges back. Nice. Maybe I should have went for another heavy there. But I believe we're very close to losing our binary. Yes, yep, I accepted that. But look at that, 5 armor breaks even without the Furies. Shield is halfway broken. And as you can see, 10 binary back again. So we're doing so well now. She's got 65% and we got 40, which is nice. Like, it's really good. I didn't expect with a rank 2 to do that. Like, I was expecting like 5 revives with Captain Marvel. But she has so much damage, man. So much damage. Getting up back against the wall, but we're good now. I'm gonna go for some combos. Try and regen some back. Get some intercepts, get some armor breaks. And another one. There we go. That was smooth. Now I'm gonna block another special 2. We're gonna get some charges. And I think I'm gonna trigger the binary by dashing back. Yeah, because you gotta dash back and then the block. So we got 4 instead of 5 Furies, but this is still very good. Look at the shield now. So much damage, man. 19 from just 4 hits. Like, maybe a rank 3 one could just take it out, like with just 4 hits. I'm gonna go for a heavy here just to get some charges, and then I think I'm gonna go for SP2. Yep, we got an intercept there. Well, actually, I don't know. Okay, I did do 10 armor breaks. That was actually mad intercepts. I didn't remember that. But yeah, here I'm just like, I'm going in. I'm like, I've done so much damage. So she has 32% health, which I'm fine with. I'm actually really fine with. So I went back in, used the revive, and it did like a really weird bug. Like it's the crashing bug where sometimes, like, I don't know, you finish a combo and then if you parry immediately, it just, I don't know, it kicks you out of the game. It kicks you out. So I lost some of my health, but then I just put some potions there. So yeah, hopefully this health is enough. I think it is, because I only really need binary. I got it pretty quick. There we go, get the stun because we heavy counter her heavy. And look at the numbers, man. Even without the crits, she hits like a truck, dude. Like, I forgot how powerful she can be. Smooth heavy attack, we bait that SP2. Really good damage. And then she is almost dead. We're gonna go for the unblockable SP1. She's at 1%, and then boom, we got her down. So definitely not too bad. I didn't expect Captain Marvel to do that well. But yeah, now let's get to the best counters for each objective. Okay, so here we have, I believe, the large champions. Yes, we have the large, as you can see up here. So the best options for this one, we have Gallon. Gallon is immune to power burn, I believe. So yeah, and whenever he gets a power drain because he's immune to it, he gains indefinite physical resistance and energy resistance. So he gains more buffs, which is good for his damage. So Gallon, definitely one of the top options. Not a lot of people have him, but he's awesome for this. Also Hercules, we did solo with him. Then Hulkling is obviously probably the best counter you can, as far as I'm aware. Then the champion actually is decent because he's got that healing from whenever he gets the unstoppables. So he could work if you got like a high rank champion. It's not common, but it could work. Also Terrax is immune to power drain, so he could work for sure. This was actually one of my first tries, and I did pretty well. Like, you can get those armor breaks refreshed all the time and do actually good damage on the shield, but you're immune to power burn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then maybe Super Skull could work just because he's got that buff where I think whenever he gets auto block, he doesn't. He becomes unblockable for that hit. So I think he could work. But yeah, that is definitely the best options. Crossbones could work as well because you can like do a lot of damage in the shield. But I would just use the others if you got like a Hercules, Terrax. Those are like pretty safe options. And then Gallon is pretty new. And this guy, if you got him from the feature, he's definitely great, especially because he fits 2 objectives. So he fits, not this one, the Kree one. So if you were to have Hulkling, you're gonna get the Kree one and then also the large one. So for the Kree one, like I said, if you don't have Hulkling, he's the best option, 100%. Captain Marvel, dude, she crushes it. Like maybe a rank 3 Awaken, getting that indestructible when you get the binary, it could be a big deal because I didn't have it. Mine is on Awaken. Let me see for how many seconds it is. So it can last up to 12, which is great. Like a 12-second indestructible is gonna heal you. You're not going to take any damage, so she could solo it, I believe. But yeah, Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Ronan, completely useless. Like, you're going to need like 5 revives or maybe more if you were to use one of those. Like, they also don't have a lot of damage, so that's unfortunate, man. But then we move over to defensive utility, is it? Yes, defensive utility. So right here, you got Gallon. So if you were to use Gallon for the large, he is defensive utility as well. And then I saw Cardi Mike used Ultron on his stream, and Ultron is pretty decent because he has those fat blades, like he can do a lot of damage, and also he's got 2 self repairs, so that's like another like 6% health to like survive from the node with a Degen, the close encounters node. Odin could work. I don't think his true sight bypasses the auto block. I don't think any does, but he could work because he's got pretty good damage on his SP2 if you get a lot of buffs. Misty Knight, if you can be fully unblockable, which is pretty easy, and getting those guaranteed crits could definitely work because making like you being unblockable means you're gonna be super aggressive, so you're gonna get some region of the close encounters. But if she doesn't want to throw the special, that could be bad. But Misty Knight is nice, he's very nice. Stark Spidey, he's got a lot of damage, so he can shut down the shield really fast. He can power drain, you can stay aggressive with him, so he definitely works as well. Get the champion over there as well, 2 objectives. And yeah, I think those are probably the best options. Like Nick Fury is decent, but it's kind of tough to solo because like if you try and get to your second health, you're gonna die because Penny is awakened. But if you like want to revive, you can stay fully unblockable in the second phase with just 1 revive, and then you're good. Like he's a beast, obviously. If you're fully unblockable, it's so easy. And then we have Joe Fixit, which is the one I used because obviously he was my best one. I could have ranked 3 Fury, but I kind of wanted to go for a solo, but I couldn't do it. But I tried my best. It was a tough fight. Like, I don't know. Maybe I could solo it, but I don't, like, watching back my gameplay, I don't think I made a single mistake because I played this fight, like, not gonna lie, 50 times, maybe even more. And this was definitely my best strat. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Peni Parker. I think she is like, I described the fight like pretty not too bad, like not easy but not too hard as well, but it's hard to solo just because the close encounters, kind of like Crossbones from the first Eternity of Pain, where if the AI just stalls, you're gonna take a bunch of damage. And it's kind of like the same with Peni Parker. You can heal if you're aggressive, but because you can't be too aggressive because you don't really want to bait special 1s, you want to bait SP2s, and your specials actually last for a while, you take some decent damage. But yeah, that's kind of it for today's video. Hopefully this helps you. Peni Parker, pretty good. I like that. Can't wait for Dragon Man the last week. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.